According to research by everydayhealth.com, less than 3% of men have penises larger than 7 inches.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, imagine that. This is Sex Talk, and I am Ijoma Big Cat Richard.
And I remain Stella Maris Naji, the heartbeat.
And today's topic is the size matter.
Size of what?
Size of the do.
Size of the do. Say it the way it is. Spell it out. That's why we're here. This is Sex Talk. Size of the penis.
Of course, we know.
Doesn't matter in a relationship.
Is it a relationship or sex? Does it matter in sex? Does size matter in sex?
Say it the way it is.
So we'll take people's reactions, and when we get back, we would help you answer the question, or you would help us answer it. We'll be right back.
Because I think guys with big sizes always get ladies. I don't know how to put it, but you know, people with small dick don't easily satisfy a lady unless they know how to last so long, and that's most times these days due to what our intakes these days. Most guys don't last naturally unless they have to take something to make them last. But guys that have big size, most times you don't really need to last, because for a lady to swallow a big size, it's a big deal.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Hey, let's talk about sex. Huh?
Let's talk about sex.
Let's talk about sex.
So today we're going to be asking the question, does size matter? Stella.
Yes.
Does size matter?
It does not really matter.
You think?
No, it does not.
A lot of women will disagree with you.
No. The main thing is for you to be able to move your body, carry,
What are
swing.
you on about? How are you moving your body if you're not feeling anything? A lot of women are saying that size matters.
No,
and some women are saying that size does not matter. So the thing we're going to be looking at is what percentage of women say that size matters and what percentage say that size do not matter. So Stella, do you think size matters?
It does not matter.
It doesn't?
No, I don't think it matters. It's just that some men feel uncomfortable about it. They feel insecure, especially those ones that grew up in the boarding house.
So do they measure size?
No, you know when you're in the boarding house and you take your bath with your fellow guys, they compare.
Oh really?
Yeah, they do that.
Oh, is that what they call locker room? Like when guys are playing football and everybody goes to the locker room and they're checking the size.
Yeah, they're checking the sizes. So they compare a lot, and they grew up thinking, oh, when I was in school, this guy's size was bigger than mine. Oh, maybe, and they kind of, but it's left for you as a woman or their partner to keep assuring them that no, doesn't matter.
Well, I don't think size matters. So when it comes to this size thing, there are those women who think it matters, and there are those women who think it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Now, what we're going to be looking at is what percentage of women think the size matter, and what percentage of women think the size do not matter. But like she said, it seems that those who live communally, like those who served in the military, those who were in boarding school together,
yes.
those who played football together and they have to change in locker rooms are the ones who mostly
conscious of that fact.
Yes, because they kind of probably, I don't know, share bathrooms, share all that, and they have to compare the sizes of others to theirs and think, oh, mine is not as big.
You know, in our own case, you can see the physical. That's when it comes to boobs.
Yes.
You know, you can see it through the clothes and all that. But men, they don't. So the only time they can compare.
But isn't that better for them that it's not like
obvious
public knowledge? But you know, for a woman now, they look at yours and they're like, okay, you have. They have names for all of them.
You know? Yeah, they have names for.
They have pears. They have oranges. They have apples. And so
they have names for all of them.
They're luckier than us because we cannot hide the size.
No, we can't hide it.
But they can hide it. So it's only so why do they feel self-conscious if we for whom ours is out there, we're not really.
Yes.
Okay, we do. Some women.
No, some women do feel
self-conscious, but they don't have it as bad as we do.
No, they don't.
Because everybody can judge us. Their own is only when they open it, and it's not everywhere they have to.
It's not everywhere they have to open it. So I don't know why some men feel so uncomfortable about it.
But I reckon it has to be because there's an average size supposedly. The average size is between a bit over 4 to 6 inches. That is the size that the average man has. And then all these.
So that's the perfect size.
But it's not really the perfect size, but that's the size a lot of people have. You know, it's probably like height. I think most people are about 5'8" or 5'7", 5 thereabout, or 5. So if you are either less or more, some people are self-conscious that they're taller, and some people are self-conscious that they're shorter. So maybe that's what it is with the penis. Some people think if I am not 7 inches, but then again, what worries me is that the women they're trying to impress these big things are not impressed by big things.
They are not.
The women just want functional penises.
Yes. Is it working well?
Yeah.
That's what they after.
Because you can have this huge penis and not know what to do with it. So
you just be dangling it everywhere.
It's just dangling it. You know, the thing that they're not realizing is that for a lot of women, big penises are painful.
Oh, really?
What's really happening? What's really?
Tell me more about it.
No, but that's the truth, though. A lot of women, a certain size of penis is not something you want around you every day. So you need to go to work, you know. It's not a full-time job. So if you have that type that will dislocate your waist or something, what are you going to tell your boss? I had sex last week, so I'm going to take a week off work. How often are you going to take time off work because you had sex? So
I would have told you a joke, my friend told me, but let's leave it for another day.
Why are you leaving it? I want to hear the joke. So go on. You're not leaving that joke. I want to hear it.
Well, my friend shared something with me. She met somebody, I think, when we were in the university. And the guy came from US and they hooked up. And the day the guy said, okay, let's have some fun and all that, the guy removed his trouser, and when the thing came out, my friend
So you see?
And she ran. I said to Miss Stella, if I try, that thing will get to my tummy.
So you see, it's not really about the size.
No, it's not.
Men, I don't know why men worry so much. See, this thing about it has to be this big, it has to be that big. A lot of women don't really care.
No, we don't.
All right?
So
let's even look at what research is saying about it. This everydayhealth.com is saying that the only women that worry about the size of the penis are the women that come through penetrative sex.
Okay.
And that's not a very high, that's a really low percentage of women. Yeah. Not many women come through penetrative sex. So if you look at the percentage of women who come through penetrative sex, that means that the percentage of women for whom size matter is really small. So if the men go around thinking the size is all they build it up to be, they're making a mistake. In
Yeah.
fact, I think I learned that from a friend of mine recently, that there's a boyfriend size penis.
And that's the perfect size.
Well, that's the size that you can actually have regular sex with and not regret it. So the boyfriend size is not longer than 6 inches, or is a little longer than 6 inches. So this is the kind of penis that they say you take home to mama. Because so the boyfriend size penis is not excessively large, because you can live with it and have sex regularly and not
enjoy it
and not need to go to the orthopedic hospital. But you know those ones that look like monsters? Who wants to be dealing with monsters on a regular basis? So I do not understand where men got this notion from. The size matters.
Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. We're going to look at the percentage of women who come through penetrative sex and see why you would bother your head over that. Really, it's not a lot of women. Most women do not care. The things we care about are different from just the size of your penis.
True.
So you know what? Stop beating yourself up. We don't really care.
No, men bother about it a lot, and it worries me. And I like, you should rock it with your body. Do you know, you might have that small size and still be able to satisfy your woman.
But you can actually.
You can.
Because most women...
You can satisfy your woman with that size.
Most of us women don't come through penetrative
yes.
sex. So it's not the size of your penis that makes the woman come. So thinking that when you have this huge monster in front of you, you're just going to be scaring us, you know.
I told you how my friend ran away. So
I know.
Those kind of things.
You know those experiences, we've all had it, but you know, where you see this monster, you're like, oh Satan,
no,
not today.
Not today.
Not today, Satan.
Not me.
Not today. So you don't want to have sex with somebody that you finish having sex with and you're going to be laid up for a whole week. So size matters, but what we mean by size matters is, I think it's more like the size of your personality, the size of how good you are with the woman.
Yes.
And going to the statistics that we had before, it says 20% of women come through penetrative sex.
Yeah.
So if we go by that research, what it means that the 80% of women who do not come through penetrative sex do not mind about your size.
True.
And then if the boyfriend size penis is this 6 inches, so where do men get this idea that they have to worry about size from?
I wonder, I don't know.
What do you people read? Who told you that the size of your penis is what determines whether a woman is going to go with you? I wouldn't go with you because of the size of your penis. Most women I know wouldn't go with you because of the size of your penis. So what makes you think it's such a big deal? So 20% is out of 100 women, only 20.
Only 20, can you imagine?
Are worried.
So why are you worrying your head
80,
over nothing?
A whopping 80.
A whopping 80.
They don't care.
Oh.
They just want you to be a good lover, know how to make a woman come, be a nice guy, you know, buy her flowers sometimes, know how to kiss.
Yeah, know how to kiss, very important.
Not to be
I think what we just need is, if you have a man that has that size, that is making him feel inferior or uncomfortable, just keep assuring him that you love.
But what do you need to assure man if he
that's all he needs. IJ, do you know that some men don't feel comfortable undressing in presence of their partner because of the size thing?
I'm hearing this one for the first time.
Yeah, they don't.
I
Once
thought
they
it
want
was
to
I thought it's
have
women.
sex, they put off the lights and they are so shy about it.
I thought it's women that do that, you know, hide in the dark because we feel we've added weight or you feel one thing or the other.
Yeah, well, that too, but men also do that.
Well, I'm hearing this for the first time. So, dear men, is it true that you guys hide to undress because you think your member is too small?
I think, like I said before, all they just need as a partner, just keep assuring him, tell him, look,
I don't
like
think you need assurance.
And play with it.
No, I think
keep playing with the thing.
No, they need
or
to.
Maybe when you start drawing it, the thing might
listen.
expand.
What they need to understand is that the women do not care about size as much
No,
as
they
they
don't.
see.
They
See,
see it.
like I was saying, what research shows is that 80% of women who only come through clitoris stimulation, they don't care about the size of your penis. So only about 20% who come through penetrative sex. They're the ones who worry about the size of your penis. And if you compare the percentage that care about the size of your penis is really small. So don't go around thinking that the size of your penis matters. The woman just wants a man who knows how to use the tool he has. Because if you're that big, and honestly,
and you can't use it.
What I've heard from fellow women about men with excessively big organ is that it's no fun. And that's not, I wouldn't, I think the boyfriend size would work for me. Normal, average, something you can take home and be happy to do repeatedly.
But
not anacondas, man. Who wants an anaconda around them? We don't want them around us. Snakes, we don't want them around us. But then if that's what you like, well, good for you. But a lot of us women are saying that what we want is an average size penis that the owner knows how to use and is considerate of us in bed, not just carrying around some kind of load and being scary. We're not interested in that. We want normal. So if I ask now, you say I'm asking you personal questions. Let me not ask you.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying. So does that size, does that size matter to? Well, to you, you've said it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter to me.
And a research by Huffington Post, recent research also said that women don't care. Really.
We don't care.
Women don't care. That the people who worry too much about
are the men.
They're the men.
Are the men.
And we always thought.
And we are saying it to you now. Don't bother about it.
Size does not matter. We do not care.
We don't care.
And then another time that it is said that size matters is when it is a hookup, one night stands. That women who want to go on a one night stand, they worry about, they're interested in big penises or the size of the penis. But
oh, really?
Yes, but that women in long-term relationships do not really care about the size of your penis. But I would think that's because if someone is in a long-term relationship, the considerations are different. It's not just sex. It's is he good to me? Is he all those things?
All other things
but
are
the
put
one,
into consideration.
True, but the one that is going for one night stand just wants
to have fun.
Well, she just wants to have sex, and if it's sex and there's no other consideration, I guess then the penis becomes important. But if the man is having a one night stand, why should he worry about the size of his penis?
I don't.
It's just you do it and
everybody's happy.
So everybody's happy, So I don't know why they want to worry about it. So dear men, on behalf of us women, size does not matter. We just want you to be good to us, to treat us like the queens we are, be considerate of us, and
just give us the joy, the happiness.
And remember that after you come, we have to come as well. You remember that the full moon, half moon conversation. That's what matters to us. It is only when you're selfish, I reckon that. But I know
I agree that they are selfish.
No, they're not selfish. I'm just saying it's only when you're selfish. But we know our men are not selfish. They're wonderful people. So we're saying
they're ignorant. Let me use your word.
No. Well, you can't just say they're ignorant in that way. It will be misunderstood. When we said ignorance, we were talking about the fact that if a woman, most women don't even know what it is they're missing because they've never had an orgasm. And enough men do not know what to do to give them that orgasm. So everybody's kind of happy, but we're saying you can do better.
Yes, you can.
So our men are great like that, and don't worry about the size. We don't care about it. So dear men, according to a large percentage of women, size does not matter.
Yes.
We're not disregarding those that say size matter because, their own satisfaction matter as well. But we're saying that most women say the size do not matter. That what matters to them is you, the way you treat them, the way you are, the roundness, well-roundedness of your character. Is what matters. And then the sex has to be good. And we've talked about making sure that your woman comes. You get that part. So the women are more interested in that than in the size of your member. So Let us know what you think. The size matter to you? Does it not matter to you? If you're a man, are you worried about the size? Do you think you place so much importance on sex? So until next time, subscribe to our channel, comment, and tell us what you think. And don't forget to press that notification bell so the next week when we come on this channel again to give you titillating topics, you won't miss it. So let's talk about sex, isn't it?
Yes. So
Let's talk about
sex,
let's talk
baby.
about sex, baby.
Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk
about
about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. See you
See
next
you
week.
next time.
Bye.